Hey. Yeah. You said fuck that trade, nigga. Smoking dope on some coolest shit. Yay.
This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team.
Pussy nigga who won't do it with a daughter, yeah.
Two teams battle for that gold championship.
Whatever you want to call her.
Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get the game underway.
You're gonna have fucking smoking dope on some coolest shit.
This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship. Bringing it out, it's Branch. He goes out of bounds at the 31 after a decent return.
Choppers at your throat. Hopper. My shoe don't touch the run, so we ain't beefing on the internet.
Good job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. The throw, it's Stockton. The pocket breaking down. Catchman on the right side, it's a big gain. They bring him down.
Made it so I'm looking like a scammer. That's how you get your check cut.
Being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Since you're playing with we bought Dracos.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's going to take his shot down the left side.
And of course, Coop. Turbo. Got on $1,000 shoes. Our nigga just made the news. Came back in a Tesla. Can't go for the set top.
Because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
The shotgun running play.
I saw it.
They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Dogs come up the line to crank the tempo up here. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
There's no home block.
He's brought down, but they reach backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
That's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. He's got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there. He comes up with a nice play and support.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
He got it. The field goal is good. It breaks the score.
Yeah,
3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will move away. Fielded in the end zone. Sanchez.
I gotta hit him harder. I feel like we're kind of like my cousin feeling me too. Ain't gonna beat me.
Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. The short pitch to the tight end. Brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. And completion makes it second and short. With the catch, it's Smith. The Buckeyes pick up enough to get a first down there. No huddle here for the offense.
Look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up tempo against them.
No, we're trash. It's an old
Trying to pitch it out, get some yards, but not enough for the first down.
Second and medium. Looking to throw here. Pump over the middle. It's Peoples. Tackle's made, just a short gain after the completion. Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it in the open. They stop him at 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job. You can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
To the air. It's St. Clair. Looking for the tight end, and it's
Yeah, so we just don't want to be great and take the pick.
down before they get him to the ground. Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. It's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they've flipped ends of the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Third down, out of the shotgun. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
It's fourth down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. He's looking to throw. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that grab.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. To throw, it's Stockton. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Wideouts now cluster. Ball handed off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he'll drop back here on third down. That's caught. It's Frazier. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. With sure hands, it's Frazier.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion makes it second and short. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Ball handed off. Tackle above the 30, good enough to move the sticks. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Back to pass. It's Stockton. The sure hands. It's Young. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Looking for some space. It's Frazier. First down and more. He's still running. Touchdown, Dogs. Too much speed for the defense. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25.
Yeah, the old bad rules who did this shit is me. How?
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but reels the stakes. First down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking to chuck it again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. They move to 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Now here's the toss play. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. Tried to bounce it but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very... He'll take a deep shot here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains that you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Dogs will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. It's another deep shot. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time. Way too early in this game to go for it on fourth and a mile.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looks right for a quick completion. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Extra point makes the lead 4. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. So the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. To throw, it's Stockton. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Here, the defense backing away. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Humphries. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Frazier. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Humphries. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To the air, it's Stockton. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Georgia. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
And the point after is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams.
Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Touchdown, Buckeyes. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. Goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball at the 39. Good starting field position. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The PAT puts him up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. The defense reacts quickly.
There's an interception.
Short gain on the play. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
The receiver grabs it. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Looking to throw it again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Touchdown, Dogs. They were not going to catch him that time.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Sanchez. It's across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. On the move now. Hit as he throws it deep. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
This quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pulls it in. It's Graham. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab near the sticks. It's Graham. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Pressure is coming. Trying to get the throw off. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Caught over the middle. It's Tate. They'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit. The Buckeyes churn out another first down.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
Chris, the quarterback looks up and sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And the extra point gets him within 3, 31-28. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the return man runs out of bounds. So here's the first play of the drive now. The begin of the 41. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
Stop right there at the line. No gain. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Leading here in the fourth quarter will keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Offense looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. Picked off, a crucial turnover. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
I mean, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Sinclair. Short throw complete to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Using his legs, it's Peoples. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They jump on top now here in the 4th. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. He escapes the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Georgia. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
PAT is important to make it a 3-point lead. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Finds his man. It's Smith. He saw him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
On the move now. Escapes the pocket. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Can he get there on the ground? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
You guys, the whole Baton Rouge who did this shit is VMM. Well, man, I taught the nigga everything, you know, you run my play on me in a fucking big game like I ain't gonna use that shit, man. Taught the nigga everything you know.
And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
You guys easy. Daddy see after this play.
It's Sanchez.
Daddy playing on good D right now. Look at Daddy hug.
Ooh, I pee.
You gotta pee.
No.
Okay, go bye. Go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now.
It's another pick 6.
Play brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Powering through the defender. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Or it's snapped to the back. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back.
Not gonna block the nigga.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. They're standing there, gets hit again.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He missed it.
I can't kick the same motherfucker.
The lead remains 10 after that miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. He finally made the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play.
So they don't decline that shit because he could have took it.
1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds a man open on the right side.
That's a little gator, nigga. That's fuck them.
This offense really clicking. Monster stage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out, trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Chewing clock with the running game. Football's loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's tough for the ball carrier here because not does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Moves out of the pocket. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Chris, I just just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up the 16. First down. Looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Peoples. Gets some space around the 30. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. Clock is stopped.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? They'll change the pre-snap look now. The short completion of the tight end. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? He escapes the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. They stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. On the move now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
That really hurts. It would have been great to see them pick up a few more yards on that play. But now you got to bring out your kicker and put it all on his leg to see if he can get you into overtime.
So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. And with 5 seconds to go, this would send us to overtime. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Coverage team brings down the returner. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. They'll try the right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for loss.
Second down after that previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Makes the grab. It's Peoples. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So here we come up on 3rd and short now. This defense trying to get a stop and force a field goal try here in OT. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Now the offense will spend the timeout to get organized before this critical play coming up. So here comes a crucial 3rd and short. This offense does not want to have to settle for a field goal attempt here in overtime. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. The Buckeyes offense is on the field to begin overtime. And now the handoff. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation, all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
The offense will set up here on 3rd and long. If nothing else, you want to give your kicker a chance to put 3 on the board. To throw, it's St. Clair. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. 3rd down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now let's see what they come up with here on this 4th down play.
So now the field goal team is out here trying to take the lead here in overtime. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here we go. A touchdown wins the game here, needing at least a field goal to keep things going. Trying to find some room. It's Frazier. The Bulldogs come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Now the defense will spend a timeout. No room for mental errors on that side here in overtime. So 1st and goal here. Can they punch it in and win the football game? Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Now the offense will spend a timeout to get everybody organized. Can't afford a mistake at this moment. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. QB keeper all the way. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. So buckle up here. It's 3rd and goal with a chance to punch it in and win the... And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime.
Sorry for the drama, y'all.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They're the last team standing on the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome.
Thank you, baby. Love you. Appreciate the support.
Championship.
Come in the room and your ass.
And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs.
Some things never change, bro. You know. They like the world. So I'm like kid D Black, man. D Black, man. 35-3. That's